Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. Today is the 14th of September, 2016, and I'm showing you a video of around 6:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of the sun setting. This is the first night in 3 nights since we first noticed this disc-shaped thing in front of the sun, and I didn't have a good enough camera. So Brother Ken, a YouTube subscriber and a good friend of mine, came down. He met up with me and he gave me access to his Nikon P900 video camera. Now this shows two things. First of all, it shows as clearly as you can, pointing a high-end 2000mm camera directly at the sun, that there is indeed a disk. You can see it from here. It also shows the other thing is that when you point a camera directly at the sun, like all the comments I've got, that it automatically puts some sort of a digital apparition in front of the sun is inaccurate. I am pointing directly at the sun. I did it during midday as well with no damage to the camera. I also did it to the moon. So I'll put all this in here, as well as a piece of video someone sent to Chris Potter's channel, which shows this exact round object in front of the sun turning transparent, and it allows you to see straight through to the blue sky behind it. You know, I don't know what to say. I got the volume turned off because all you can hear is the camera turning on and off. It's already showing up. See the pale yellow thing in the middle right there? I'll keep playing this. The camera's not picking it up perfectly because the sun is rather bright, but see the pale yellow object right there? See the bright yellow outline? That's the actual sun or sun simulator with the yellow blank in front of it. I'm going to zoom in right here and you can actually see the pale yellow thing moving all around inside, just like I described to you, and you can see this with the naked eye. There's a pale yellow orb moving all around inside the sun. You can see it. You see the bright stuff? That's the sun. The darker yellow is the object in question. See it? You see the difference? See the bright white line right here? That is the sun or sun simulator. The yellow disk is the thing that moves all around, but it never, what it appears, it never breaks the outside diameter of the sun. It is somehow right inside the sun. A Nikon P900. I'm not zoomed all the way out either. You can see the differences in colors. That's what we were seeing with the naked eye, but only at sunset. You can see it clear as a bell right there. Right there. And still, not now. Now right here, notice how the sun is only reflecting a circle on the water. It's not a stream. That's the Atlantic. That should be a straight stream of sunlight over to me, and it doesn't show up. And right before I zoom, you can see what I'm talking about. See the two differences in colors? It's not incredibly visible, but it's obvious, and you can see it with your eye. I feel like an absolute wacko saying this, but it's true. This pale yellow thing is moving all around like it's keeping up with the sun moving through the atmosphere, which it would have to do. All right, I zoom in right here again, and you can see it. This is as clear as you can get videotaping the sun, as close as I am. But see the little line? See the two different colors right here? The pale yellow, and it's covering the sun right here. The sun's moving, you know what I mean? So it was hard keeping the camera, especially zoomed out, focused right on it. But if you pause the video, you can see the discrepancy. I've had people from Canada, Michigan, Montana all send me videos, and they're all seeing the exact same thing. This yellow disc moves all around inside. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's freaking me out. How can they possibly do this? You know what I mean? What kind of technology they can block out the sun? We've already watched them absolutely destroy the water on the entire planet. We've watched them block out the atmosphere. The sky is no longer the same color. This is serious technology. Imagine that. How do you block out the entire sky? And for the first night in 3 nights since we started doing this, now there's chemtrails like there always has been. But right there, when I zoom in, you can see it. Right there. Right there. This is a quick clip. I did this about 15 times. I was out there for an hour. You can see the 2 different colors right there. See it? See the bright white sun or sun simulator behind it? And then there's a yellow disc. Without a doubt. And I guarantee they cover it up tonight. My channel and 2 other channels that are following got hit last night. My analytics all went down to 0. Everything. My entire channel was foobar all night. So wasn't Steve Olson's. And Chris Potter's been getting some static. They're not going to let this stand. And we already knew that. But it doesn't matter. I have to get this information out. If they can block the sun, people, I mean, what kind of technology are we talking about here? It's insanity. This was just me zooming in on a chemtrailer. I mean, that's just ice crystals, clearly. This camera is amazing. Be even better with a motorized tripod or something to that effect. Because once you zoom out, this thing has such incredible zooming capabilities. Once you zoom out, you move a millimeter and the camera goes way off focus. But it's a phenomenal camera. Wow. And this is funny because you can see the other airplane right here at the exact same altitude spraying nothing at all. Nothing at all. But explain that away. Now the sun's almost out of reach, but I zoom into it one last time right here. And I'm still going to show you that portal, or I'm going to show you the item in question failing in the video that someone sent to Chris Potter. I'm going to zoom straight in on this all the way out. There's no digital interference. There's no automatic fail-safe in the camera. People say high-end cameras, digital cameras have a special built-in thing, and that's how they try to explain 𝗦𝗲𝗃𝗿𝗃's video away. It is not true. I'm debunking that right here. Period. 2,000 millimeters of zoom right on the sun. There is no distortion. There's no automatic fail-safe. There's no digital apparition that shows up. That video, 𝗦𝗲𝗃𝗿𝗃, is legit. I mean, there is something in front of the sun. And you can see it. It isn't stark, but it's there, right there. Right there. See the pale yellow in the middle? And then the sun is all the way on the outline. This entire disk moves all around inside the outside diameter of the sun. It never seems to break it, but it's moving very rapidly as though it's trying to keep up with the sun setting. And now I'll show you the this thing failing. This is a video that was up on Steve Olson WSO channel that somebody sent this to Chris Potter. This is the same thing that we're seeing, but for some reason it appears to have failed, and you can see the blue sky and clouds behind it. I don't know. I'm putting this out here because it's incredibly important. If they are blocking out the sun and it's becoming obvious to this extent, something is coming quick. I'd say repent and get right with Jesus Christ, Yahushua, but do what you want. Free will, baby. We're getting videos like this left, right, and center. Everything, the thing I've seen in front of the sun, I've had people send from all over the country and Canada. Richie from Boston. I know. Please hit the subscribe button and I'm out.